You've been told success starts with a degree, but what if that's a lie? What if the next generation of leaders, innovators, and millionaires never stepped into a university classroom? The game has changed, but the advice hasn't. The internet blew the gates wide open, and now the only thing standing between you and a fulfilling career is your own execution. It's not about your GPA, it's about your grit, it's about your ability to adapt, learn, and provide value in a fast-paced world. Forget the traditional path. It's outdated. Today, I'll show you how to build a future-proof career, even without a degree. This isn't theory, this is reality for thousands who chose skills over certificates. Meet Aria. She's the kind of person you might pass by in a bustling cafe and never guess the journey she's been on. Her story is one of quiet determination, resilience, and the courage to rewrite her own future. Just 5 years ago, Aria was working long shifts at a local cafe, feeling stuck in a job that offered little more than a paycheck and a never-ending cycle of exhaustion. Each day blurred into the next, and she often wondered if this was all life had in store for her. She didn't have a college diploma to hang on her wall, nor did she have a network of influential contacts to open doors for her. What she did have was a second-hand laptop, a spark of curiosity, and a stubborn belief that she could do more. Around her, friends and peers were drowning in student loan debt, chasing degrees that promised success, but rarely delivered. The pressure to follow the traditional path was overwhelming, but Aria couldn't shake the feeling that there had to be another way. One evening as she gazed out the cafe window, Aria made a decision. She realized the script society handed her was outdated. Instead of waiting for opportunities, she would create her own. She started jotting down ideas, mapping out a plan to break free from the cycle. Night after night, Aria transformed her tiny apartment into a classroom. She dove into free online courses, YouTube tutorials, and digital marketing blogs. Her laptop became her university, and the internet her campus. She learned about SEO, social media strategy, and content creation, piecing together knowledge one late-night session at a time. To put her new skills to the test, Aria launched a blog. She wrote about her journey, shared what she was learning, and slowly built a portfolio that showcased her growing expertise. Each post was a step forward, a small victory in her quest for something better. But Aria didn't stop there. She joined online communities, participated in forums, and contributed to Facebook groups where digital marketers gathered. She asked questions, offered advice, and made herself visible in spaces where opportunities could find her. Then, one day, her efforts paid off. A small business owner, impressed by her blog and online presence, reached out with a simple message. "Can you help us with our social media?" It was the break she'd been working toward, proof that her strategy was working. That first client wasn't just a paycheck, it was validation. It was the moment Aria realized she could turn her passion and self-taught skills into a real business. She celebrated the win, but more importantly, she saw a path forward. With renewed confidence, Aria hustled harder. She delivered great results, asked for testimonials, and used every project as a stepping stone. Word spread, and soon, she was juggling multiple clients, all while working from the same cafe where she once poured coffee for others. Today, Aria's world looks completely different. She collaborates with global brands, manages projects from her laptop, and enjoys the freedom of working remotely. She's debt-free, thriving, and living proof that you don't need a traditional degree to succeed in the digital age. Her work takes her to new places, sometimes a bustling city, other times a quiet beach. She's built a life on her own terms, one that balances work, travel, and personal growth. And while Aria's journey is inspiring, it's not unique. More and more people are choosing this path, embracing practical skills and real-world experience over traditional credentials. They're building careers that fit their lives, not the other way around. People like Aria are proof that learning never stops. They invest in themselves, picking up new skills from home, at their own pace, and applying them to solve real problems in the world. They understand that value isn't measured by a piece of paper, but by the problems you can solve and the impact you can make. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every solution adds to their worth. In this new economy, adaptability and creativity are the most valuable assets. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is what sets people like Aria apart. The workplace is changing. Offices are now wherever there's Wi-Fi, and teams are made up of people from all over the world. This is the new reality, and it's full of possibility. Aria's story is a reminder that you have the power to shape your own future. The tools are at your fingertips. The only question is, what will you build next? The world you were prepared for doesn't exist anymore. The rules you were taught, the paths you were told to follow, and the expectations you were given, they all belong to a different era. The world has changed at a pace that few could have predicted, and the landscape you find yourself in today is almost unrecognizable from the one your parents or teachers described. The comfortable certainties of the past have faded, replaced by a new reality that demands a different mindset, a different set of tools, and a willingness to adapt. We're living through a massive shift in communication and business, yet education systems are stuck in the past. While the world outside is evolving at breakneck speed, classrooms often look and feel the same as they did decades ago. The gap between what is taught and what is needed has never been wider. Students are still being prepared for jobs that are disappearing, while entirely new industries are emerging overnight. The Industrial Revolution's formula is obsolete. The idea that you can follow a set path, study hard, get a degree, land a job, and climb the ladder no longer guarantees success or security. The world of predictable careers and lifelong employment has been replaced by uncertainty and constant change. The internet and social media have rewired the global economy. Information travels instantly, and connections are made across continents in seconds. The barriers that once separated people, companies, and ideas have crumbled, creating a marketplace that is more competitive and more full of possibility than ever before. Opportunity is now global and accessible to anyone with Wi-Fi. You no longer need to be in the right city or know the right people to make an impact. With a laptop and an internet connection, you can learn, build, and collaborate with others from anywhere in the world. The playing field has been leveled, but the competition has intensified. The jobs of today aren't about degrees, they're about skills. Employers and clients care less about where you went to school, and more about what you can actually do. Can you code? Can you design? Can you communicate ideas clearly and solve real problems? These are the questions that matter now. Can you solve problems? That's what matters. The ability to think critically, adapt quickly, and find creative solutions is what sets people apart in this new world. It's not about memorizing facts, it's about applying knowledge in new and unexpected ways. The world moves too fast for traditional education to keep up. By the time a curriculum is updated, the skills it teaches may already be outdated. Lifelong learning is no longer optional, it's essential. Those who thrive are the ones who are always learning, always adapting, always ready for what's next. The new currency is adaptability and speed, the ability to pivot, to learn new tools, to reinvent yourself when necessary. These are the traits that define success in the modern world. The most valuable people are those who can keep up with change and even get ahead of it. The market cares about value, not credentials. It's not about the certificates on your wall, but the results you can deliver. Your reputation is built on what you can contribute, not just what you claim to know. AI is replacing repetitive jobs, but creativity and strategic thinking remain irreplaceable. Machines can follow instructions, but they can't imagine, empathize, or innovate the way humans can. The future belongs to those who can combine technology with uniquely human skills. The world is full of opportunity for those willing to see it. If you're open to change, if you're willing to learn and grow, there are more paths to success than ever before. The only limits are the ones you set for yourself. Your degree is a receipt, not a guarantee. It shows you completed a process, but it doesn't promise you a future. What matters now is what you do next, how you apply yourself, how you keep learning, and how you create value in a world that never stands still. Real security comes from your ability to solve problems, to adapt, and to keep moving forward. In this new world, your mindset and your skills are your greatest assets. The world is not the same, and that's your greatest opportunity. If a degree isn't the answer, what is? In a world where technology evolves faster than ever and industries are constantly disrupted, relying on a single qualification is no longer enough. The future belongs to those who can adapt, learn, and reinvent themselves. So what does it really take to thrive in this new era? It's about building a stack of skills that makes you resilient and valuable. Think of your abilities as building blocks. Each one adds a new layer of strength and flexibility to your career. The more diverse your stack, the more opportunities you can unlock, and the better prepared you are for whatever comes next. Start with high-impact skills like communication, problem-solving, and creativity. These are the skills that never go out of style, no matter how much the world changes. They're the foundation of every successful career, and they set you apart from the crowd. Communication is the foundation. Can you write an email that gets a response? Can you explain your ideas clearly, whether in person or online? Mastering communication means you can connect, persuade, and collaborate with anyone, anywhere. Problem solving is about finding solutions, not just pointing out problems. Employers and clients value people who can analyze a challenge, break it down, and come up with creative ways to overcome it. It's about being resourceful and proactive, not just reactive. Creativity is your competitive advantage against machines. While technology can automate tasks, it can't replicate human imagination. Whether you're designing, writing, or inventing, your ability to think differently is what sets you apart in a crowded marketplace. Adaptability is key. Embrace change and pivot when needed. The most successful people are those who see change as an opportunity, not a threat. They learn new tools, try new roles, and aren't afraid to step outside their comfort zone. Build a personal brand online. It's your new resume. In today's digital world, your online presence speaks louder than any paper qualification. Curate your LinkedIn, portfolio, or personal website to showcase your skills, projects, and achievements. Document your journey and share your skills. Whether it's through blogs, videos, or social media, sharing your learning process and accomplishments helps you stand out and connect with like-minded people and potential employers. Collaborate globally. Remote work is the present. The workplace is no longer limited by geography. You can work with teams from around the world, learn from different cultures, and access opportunities that were once out of reach. Networking isn't just about in-person events anymore. Join online communities, attend virtual conferences, and build relationships with people across industries and continents. Learn asynchronous communication and cross-cultural awareness. Working with global teams means understanding different time zones, cultures, and communication styles. Being able to collaborate effectively, even when you're not online at the same time, is a superpower in the modern workplace. Keep learning, read, listen, watch, and ask questions. The most successful people are lifelong learners. They seek out new knowledge, stay curious, and never stop growing, no matter how much they've already achieved. The world is your classroom, and the curriculum changes daily. With the internet, you have access to courses, mentors, and resources from every corner of the globe. Stay open to new ideas and be ready to learn from anyone, anywhere. Lifelong learners drive change and build the future. They're the ones who spot trends early, adapt quickly, and lead others through uncertainty. By investing in your own growth, you become a catalyst for innovation and progress. This skill stack is your ticket to a future-proof career. It's not about having all the answers. It's about having the mindset and tools to find them, no matter what the future holds. Embrace tools like Slack and Zoom. They're the new office. Mastering digital collaboration platforms makes you an asset to any team, anywhere in the world. The world is your talent pool and job market. With the right skills and mindset, you can work, learn, and grow from anywhere. The future is wide open. Build your skill stack and step confidently into it. The biggest bottleneck isn't the economy or AI, it's your mindset. You've been conditioned to wait for permission, but you don't need it. Courage to start is the hardest part, but it's essential. Nobody starts as an expert. Embrace the cringe and start anyway. Discipline keeps you going when motivation fades. Success is a marathon built on consistent actions. Find joy in the daily grind of getting better. Purpose fuels discipline. Know your why. Your purpose is your anchor in the storm. The best investment is in yourself, not a degree. Invest time in learning new skills and building your brand. Bet on your potential. You are the asset. No one can take away your skill set or personal brand. This is true security. Internal, not external. It's built, not bought. Start betting on yourself today. The system wants you to wait, but the power is in your hands now. The tools and knowledge are available, most for free. The next leaders will be defined by skills, not schools. Stop chasing validation and start building value. The game is yours if you're willing to play it. This is a practical roadmap for the new economy. Your journey starts today.